welcome to the game of the night. We've got a massive one in store, a replay of last season's semi-final. Northern Hawks take on Rockingham Cambio Cumbre. Both sides with very strong lineups, pretty much at full strength for Cumbre. Nick Kirkby in goal, replacing the ill-Lorraine Blauberg, I've been told. So he's come back from an injury. He's been out for 3 or 4 months. So since I think the last game he played was actually against Hawks in round 16 of last season. He'll start alongside Tyler Garner, Justin Tang, Wesley Vanegas and Charlie Garnham. Bench of Jonah Magira, Michael Lino and Nestor Fonseca. For the Northern Hawks, Chris Rocky. We'll start with Ches Houston, Devin Rindell and Danilo Neves. Bench for the Hawks involves Chandra Nagendran playing against his former club in his debut match for the Hawks. Yanis Hamadi, Nishan Alagoda, Michael De Philippis, Betim Zeba, and Lukman Sayed. Cumbre early ball over the top. Dan Famato shoulders it into touch. And leave any score predictions you may have in the comments. Really looking forward to see how this one goes. Garner to Tang. Left footed strike coming in, but Neves with the block. Tang. Garner. Vanegas. Tang. Garnham recently made a transfer in the outdoor game from relegation-bound Inglewood United to Fremantle City. Bit of an upgrade for the young man. And he's had a good start to the season. Already got about 10 assists in the opening 4 or 5 games, Charlie Garnham. You know, he'll be one to look out for the Footsroos in the next couple of years. Still only 17 years of age, but already in the top 3 or 4 players in WA. Nishan Alagoda, another very promising youngster, led the line for the WA under-19 state team at Nationals earlier this year. Houston, captain of the AFA men's state team, so plenty of Nationals representation on show at the moment, and that just goes to tell you the calibre of these two sides. Vanegas, Garner, Tang, back to Tyler Garner. Garnham. Cumbre moving the ball nicely here, playing a bit of 4-0. Tang looks for the ball around the corner in the middle. Garner hits the deck, nothing called. Alagoda still going. Does well to keep it in and find Neves. Ball inside to Alagoda. Garner with the tackle. Rocky looks to turn. Alagoda still going. And Charlie Garnham shoots it out of play. And just to touch on last time these two sides met in the semi-final, what a game that was. It was probably the match of the season. Against all odds, Cumbre were trailing throughout the entirety of the match. They pulled an equaliser out of nowhere with 1.4 seconds left on the clock and went on to win the game in extra time thanks to a 10-metre spot kick from the man on the ball. Now Justin Tang. Tang makes a run forward. Vanegas. Garnham. Vanegas. Little ball across to Tang, who's being pressed by Houston, but does well to feed Garner. Vanegas down the line, or it was Garnham down the line for Garner. Daniel Famato. Lovely ball forward, just couldn't quite pick out Alagoda's run. And it's Famato's second game back after injury. Made a bit of a splash on return, getting the save of the round in his first game back against Furia. And he was a big in for the Northern Hawks. Daniel Famato, such a good keeper. And if the Northern Hawks are to get a result from tonight's match, you'd say he's going to play a big role. Cumbre tend to be the side with possession and the chances, but they've got the keeper who is renowned for being able to keep sides in games, and that's a good ball forward to Alagoda. But just out-muscled there by Justin Tang. He's been hitting the gym, and it's not going to cop being out-muscled by Alagoda there. The much skinnier player. Tang looks for the flick down the line, but just couldn't find the man Garner. Neves. Oh, Houston is trying to leave it there, make that line of 3, but Alagoda just didn't read it. No big chances yet in the first 5 minutes. Hawks have held up pretty well, Despite how dominant Cumbre have been on early in the season, the Hawks look like they're going to be the toughest match for the men in red thus far. As the subs start rolling for both teams, Yanis Hamadi on for the Hawks, so too Marco Lino for Cumbre. Lino, I think the only left-footed player for Cambio Cumbre tonight. Actually, sorry, they've got Charlie Garnham as well, but Lino giving him a bit more versatility. Another left-footed option. Kirkby getting a couple of touches on the ball early. Garnham, Vanagas. Good switch to Garner. Look how quickly he's turned there, but Yanis Hamadi was on his toes and remained alert and has got the side ball back for the Hawks. There, done well, Yanis Hamadi. Houston, good ball forward, Alagoda. Lino gets there ahead of him. Lino. And it just missed touching it there, and no Connor Cruz for Cambio Cumbre tonight. It's a pretty big loss. Cruz has been in good form throughout the start of this season. I wonder if it's illness going throughout the camp with Blauberg and Connor Cruz, but Alagoda on the ball now here. Goes for a bit of a run down the line. Charlie Garnham, the other youngster on the court, puts it into touch. Hamadi, Houston, first time ball down the line, finding the zebra. And the shot from Houston blocked, and Cumbre come away with it. Garner's in behind. Still going Tyler Garner. Has Houston to beat. But Houston does well to put Garner on the left foot, and Famato comfortable in the end. Nice throw by Famato. Good turn from Hamadi. He's in behind. Big save by Kirkby. What a way to announce your return. Nick Kirkby with a one-on-one save. Best chance for the game so far. Coming the Northern Hawks' way. Rindell has Lino ahead of him. Zeba. Sideline ball for the Hawks. Lukman Syed standing over it. Rindell. Hamadi down the line. Zebra out muscled by Lino, but throwing his body around there, the big Zebra. And he's going for some afters there with Lino. Zebra thinks it should have been his ball. Lockie McAlinden not having any of it. Zebra urged forward. Nestor Fonseca, the veteran, on now for Cumbre. He's been away for a couple of weeks, but great for Cumbre to see his return. He adds a lot on the court, but also off it. Experienced head coach, and he's left the duties to Alex Lalovich the last couple of weeks, and Big Lala did well getting the 2 wins, but Fonseca will be keen to step back in and assert his authority. Good ball down the line to Vanagas, who shoots on the turn, but couldn't generate much power behind that one. Vanagas and Garner, the only 2 players on the court yet to have subbed. Bit of an awkward ball there by Zeba, a little bit slow across the face of goal. Stitch Syed up there, just had to clear it away. Couldn't afford Garner bearing down on goal. Lino shoots from distance. Bit audacious to think he can trouble Famato from that kind of range, but nevertheless, shot was blocked, and it goes out for a side ball. Tang will have another go at it. Blocked again. Fonseca's under pressure. Has to go back to Kirkby. Kirkby, long ball forward, but not one of his best. Nick Kirkby, quite familiar with a lot of these Northern Hawks players, was part of the AFA state team in 2023, was coached by Greg Farrell. And that's a good chance coming in by Lino, blocked by Syed. It was coached by Greg Farrell, played alongside Syed, Rindell, Ches Houston, and a couple others. Tyler Garner pops it out to Lino, back to Garner. Tang. Cumbre looking to get in the groove. Fonseca trying to get beyond Seba. Seba going in hard on Fonseca. Still going Seba. Seba's not happy. Doesn't think there was enough in it to have the foul called against him, but he did chuck a couple elbows at Fonseca, so not surprised the referees called the foul there. Fonseca, the experienced veteran, knows how to draw a foul if anyone does. He'll just wait for that contact, use his body to protect the ball, and draw the free kick like he just did. Garner looks to get beyond his former teammate Chandran Agendran. Big game for Nick Gendron. He's going to want to perform against his former side. And no love lost. Michael Lino copping it early from Nick Gendron. He was trying to make a big statement early on in the match. And again, another foul for the Hawks. They've got to be careful. Looks like it's 3 on the board already. Cumbre have been well behaved thus far. Haven't even given one away. Garner. To Fonseca. Nick Gendron out to him immediately. Good block by Nick Gendron. Doesn't allow Fonseca to advance. Big tackle by Nick Gendron. Houston. Ball in behind, but Kirkby. The couple of body feints, making sure Angel knows he's not getting there. Fonseca. A lovely turn and receive from Tang in the middle. And you can see what he was trying to do there, picking out Garner's run, but just overhit the pass a little bit perhaps. Charlie Garner back on now for Cumbre. Syed, Houston, Nick Gendron. Oh, didn't do the best there, Nick Gendron. Almost gave it away, but Rindell trying to make something out of nothing under immense pressure. Rindell somehow gets it out there. Now Nick Gendron's got it. Rindell. Very well done from the Northern Hawks. Almost playing out of a very high press, but the final ball around the corner just a bit too far ahead of Houston. Madeira on for his first minutes of the match. Cumbre will push into that 3-1 now that the big man's on. Jordan Madeira, immediate impact. Gets the shot off and wins the corner for Cumbre. Madeira up the line to Garner. Cuts inside, but comfortable for Famato. Famato. Rindell. Cumbre pressing very high. Nick Gendron playing a bit of 4-0. We don't see that often, but he's doing well. Syed. Madeira with the body. Still going Syed around the corner looking for Houston. Tang can look to counter-attack. Back rolls it for Garner. Back to Tang. Lovely by Nick Gendron. Big tackle by Nick Gendron. Houston! But Nick Kirkby again. What a huge save that is from Nick Kirkby. He's had a broken arm for the past 8 months, but you wouldn't notice it, would you? 2 huge one-on-one saves, and it's not often Cumbre are the first side in the match to concede one-on-ones, but today they have been. You know, that just shows the quality of the keeping ranks within Cambio Cumbre. You know, Christian Rosano, Rain Blauberg and Nick Kirkby, they just work so well together, and if one of them's out, one of them's got an injury, they've always got the other 2 of them backing them up, and you see Nick Kirkby just pops up out of nowhere after injury, and he's looking up for the match tonight. Good ball around the corner, trying to find Vanegas's run. Famato receives on the chest and feeds it into Neves. Neves going hard on Tang. Maybe a bit fortunate to not have a foul called there. Got him. A little clip around the corner. Nick Gendron using his body well. Famato. Houston. Oh, lovely back roll by Houston. But Syed's lost out. Madeira. He's got power in those legs, Madeira. And fizzes one off the left boot. But Famato, good save from close range. Corner for Cumbre. Garnham. Shot was blocked. Houston. Famato passes it toward Neves, who gets done easily by Garnham. Could this be the opening goal? Tang. Vanegas just pulling it wide on the left boot. Couple chances coming in for Cumbre. Hawks got to settle it. They don't want to go down a goal before halftime if they can avoid it. Little ball around the corner from Rocky. Could have been better. Now Garnham belts it at Famato, but he looks unfazed by that one. Holds it in his gloves. Syed! Kirkby again. Massive. Massive from Nick Kirkby. He looks up for it tonight, the big man. Another save from point blank range, but what a ball over the top that was from Famato, and good control and shot from Syed. Hawks look up for it tonight. You know, they lost to Condors, and Cumbre beat Condors 10-1, so some might have been mistaken in thinking it would have been a whitewash for Cumbre, but pretty even game so far. Houston, right-hand side ball, and wow, Nick Kirkby looked unsighted until late, but he's tipped it onto the crossbar. Rocky dummied it, but almost read by Tang. However, Houston was there to make something of it. Shot was blocked in. Corner to come for the Northern Hawks. Alagoda back on the pitch. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Still no goals thus far. Houston. Oh, could have done better there, Big Chaz. Just rolled it into the touch. Couldn't make the angle for the strike. And a couple of subs rolling on for Cumbre. Fonseca and Lino. Kirkby. Oh, distribution. Looks a bit shaky from Kirkby tonight. Didn't have too many options. He's been good when the ball's been shot at him, but when it's been played to his feet, he's maybe giving it away a little bit easily there, but nevertheless, the high press from Cumbre. Win it back nicely. Vanakas look for the one-on-one. It's with Fonseca now. Charlie Garnham asks Houston to beat. Brings it inside. Gets it back out to the veteran Fonseca. And bit of a loose pass from Cumbre. Turn possession over there. Neves under the high press. Lino all over him. Neves wants to foul, but probably not enough contact in there to warrant it. Lino, it was a fine line, but he did well to walk that fine line and just gets away with it. Alagoda's done well. Tries to square it. Garnham pops it away with the toe. Alagoda lays it off for Rocky, but the shot was blocked by Garnham's bum. Houston, a little ball in the middle looking for Neves, but couldn't quite connect with the flanker for the Hawks. Fonseca, Lino makes the run forward, and looks like it's going to be a fourth foul on the board for the Northern Hawks, or it is. So, yeah, 4 fouls on the board for the Hawks. They're going to have to be a bit careful here. Still 3 minutes to go on this one. Plus, last 2 minutes will be stop clock. Neves, good interception by Fonseca. 2-on-1 now. But Neves turning back the years and adds that pace. Winning the ball off Fonseca there. The two veterans going at it head to head is what you love to see. Vanagas wants to foul. Cumbre appeal for it, but nothing given. Famato. Oh, Rocky in behind! But Kirkby, I think he got something on it there, Nick Kirkby. He must have. He's gone down off the ball. I hope it's not another injury because Cumbre don't have a backup keeper on the bench. Nick Kirkby just coming back from a broken finger, but luckily this time it looks to be his chest. Might have got winded there, but it should be a corner. If Kirkby did get injured, he would have had to have made the save. And another big save from Kirkby. Corner to come for the Northern Hawks. Rocky has got the booming left foot, can look to wind one up again. Rocky rolls inside on the right, and it's hit the upright. Cumbre breakaway, but Wesley Vanagas is stopped by Rocky. Lino, Fonseca looks for the ball over the top for Lino. Garner's on the bench. They've got to get him back on. Cumbre look vulnerable, but can Fonseca wind back the years? Just pulls that shot in at the near side. Devin Rindell back on with Zeba. Hawks have got the bigger bench. Could it pay dividends toward the end of the match? Cumbre rolling with just the 3 subs, and Fonseca is not going to be able to play too much. He makes way to the bench for Ghana, who will look to steady the ship for Cumbre. Pops it over the top. Hamadi's misjudged it. Lino! There it is! It's against the runner play, but Cumbre will not care. Rosano went to put the timeout card and asked Fonseca if he still wanted a timeout, and they will take it. But they'll be very happy to have the timeout going 1-0 up rather than 1-0 down. So Hawks, they'll be annoyed. They've played well a majority of the first half, but don't have anything to show for it. Little error from Hamadi, misjudged the long ball, and you see how quickly Cumbre punish. Alino with the calm and composed finish as the timeout goes Cumbre's way. We'll be back in just a moment. And big goal for Cumbre. They break after the timeout. It's going to be good to see how the Hawks respond here. Just under 2 minutes left on the clock. We're in stop clock territory now. Tang to Ghana. Vanagas. Tang looks to slip Vanagas in behind. Garnham. Tang. Tyler Garner. Little layoff for Garnham. Vanagas into the middle. Good interception by Neves, but cleared away by Tang. The Western Knights first teamer not taking any risk there. Zeba has to be careful. Gets it back to Hamadi. Good interception. Hamadi's given it away again, but Famato, big save. Vanagas maybe should have opted for power. Lovely throw. Zeba was on the wrong side of Ghana, but couldn't get any power behind the header. It was comfortable for Kirkby. Garnham, Vanagas. Ghana, ball around the corner. Garnham just couldn't bring it down. Neves, down the line. Rindell looks for the little nutmeg on Garnham. Ball inside. Vanagas. Garnham forces a save out of Famato, who parries it behind. Ball over the top. Tang. Cuts beyond Hamadi. Blocked by Zeba. Famato. Rindell. Zeba. Just not able to cope under that press. Hamadi ran forward too early and Hawks give it away easily. Cumbre can look to build from the back. They've swung the momentum in their favour in the last couple of minutes. Cumbre, they look good. Garnham goes down the line with the parallel flick. Vanagas battling for it. Still going. Pops it over the top. Zeba heads only as far as Ghana, who shoots on the half volley, but not one of his finest strikes. Famato. Rindell. Looked in the middle. It's with Vanagas. Can he punish? Good tackle by Neves. Still coming Neves. Ghana has Hamadi ahead of him. Little ball inside by Tang. And Cumbre look to turn the screws here. Hawks draw on the ropes. Side ball for Cumbre. Almost a corner. Might be a corner, in fact. Ghana. What's that out of play? Almost looked like Tang rolled it straight out, but Ghana got the shot off just. Tang squares it for Ghana. Didn't hit it as cleanly as he would have liked. Rindell has to be good here. Can't be messing about at the back, but nevertheless, the halftime whistle goes. It's 1-0 to Cumbre, courtesy of Michael Lino's goal at the end of that first half. And back underway with the second half of this one. Brilliant game we've had on our hands so far. Cumbre have just edged the first half, 1-0. Marco Lino, the unlikely hero with the goal. Slotted that one through the legs of Famato, I believe. And Cumbre will have kickoff. Jonah Madeira back on the field of play. Didn't see too many minutes in the first half, but looked threatening when he was on. Fonseca. Vanegas. To Ghana. Vanegas tries to find the ball through to Ghana. Rindell, nice turn. Oh, Hamadi's done well. Kirkby again, big save. The man is refusing to be beaten tonight, Nick Kirkby. He was man of the match last time around when Cumbre won 4-0. It wasn't a 4-0 game. Probably could have been a draw or maybe a goal separation, but Kirkby pulled off 10 or 15 absolutely monumental saves to earn Cumbre the victory that time around, and he's looking to do the same tonight. It's his fifth one-on-one save, and a big reason as to why Cumbre hold the lead. Might fall for Vanegas, but Famato reads that one first. First to the ball, gets the clearance in. Fonseca, Madeira, back rolls it to Fonseca. Ghana. Fonseca again. Ball through, Madeira. Left footed strike, straight at Famato though, who dealt with it in the end. Aligoda on with Ches Houston. Houston looks for the ball around the corner. Vanegas under high press here. Syed, what can he do? Can he win it off the Colombian? Gets a little toe in. Fonseca to Ghana. Ghana looked around the corner, but Houston there to block the pass. Ball over the top from Ghana looks good. Vanegas, can he get beyond Aligoda? Aligoda doing well. Looked to be on the counter-attack, but the ball must have just gone over the line. Nick Gendron doing well. Nick Gendron in that 4-0 again, what you love to see. Greg Farrell has looked to convert the big man into a flanker, and so far it's looked promising. Hawks looking to step up high. Put Cumbre under the same kind of pressure that they're used to giving. Vanegas. Ghana looks for the little 1-2 with Vanegas. Famato off his line early and just gets his body in the way. He doesn't allow Vanegas to get to the ball. Well read from the Hawks goalkeeper. Aligoda. Houston. Nice ball to Aligoda. Hawks doing well under the press here. Nick Gendron. Lovely ball to Aligoda, who gets the better of Fonseca, but can't get the better of Vanegas, who came in from behind and gives away the free kick. It looked pretty 50-50 to me, but must have just clipped Aligoda on the way through. Vanegas, not the aggressive culprit. Lachlan McAleenan just opting for a soft talking to. No malicious intent from Wesley Vanegas. He's not that kind of player. Or Houston just in two minds there, and he's gone in hard on the veteran. Houston might find himself in danger of going into the book here. Fonseca looks to be in a lot of pain. He hobbles to his feet. Fonseca wants a card, but Malako saying no, it wasn't too bad, Nesta. And they come to an agreement that they'll get the free kick centre court. Cumbre take it quickly. Madeira, what's he fouled? Gets up quickly, Madeira. Fonseca, Aligoda roulettes around him. Still going Aligoda. Surely there's a foul in that. It was the initial foul from Nesta Fonseca for the pull on Aligoda. He got rouletted and he wasn't too happy about that, the veteran. Just gave his shirt a bit of a tug, said not today, champion. And it's a free kick centre court for the Hawks. Oh, they've made a bit of a meal of that one. Syed kicked it off. Nick Gendron, but he's gotten in behind here. And again, Kirkby! He loves every second of that one. He's sucking it all in, Nick Kirkby. It's his 9th one-on-one save of the day, Nick Kirkby. He's played a big part in the fact that Cumbre leads so far tonight. Alagoda goes to ground, and that one's been given. I'm not too sure about that from the referee. It looked like it was just a tangle of legs, but nevertheless, maybe Malako's seen something I haven't. And Kirkby, he could be called upon again. He's got to make sure he sets up the ball correctly. Nick Kirkby probably hasn't done it in a while, but he's a well-trained goalkeeper and his experience in setting up free kicks from these kind of situations. Hawks having a quick chat over the ball. They're going to try and make an equaliser of it. Alagoda's been throwing himself about the youngster. He's done well to draw a couple of fouls, and this time it's in quite a dangerous position. They don't get Rindell on, who's the usual man that they opt to pair with Houston for the set piece. They've given Nigendron the responsibility. What can the big man muster up? Runs over the ball. Houston, Alagoda. What's happened here? McAlinnan's blown the whistle. It might have gone against the Northern Hawks for a block on Kirkby or something. Kirkby's gone down off the ball. He looks to be in a lot of pain here, the goalkeeper. Second injury of the match, but he's going to have to carry on. Rosano's on the bench, but he's wearing an arm brace, so they don't really have another option. Tang. And pretty wasteful from the Northern Hawks. Shouldn't really be giving away free kicks when you're in scoring range of that vicinity. Was there a handball there from Houston? Referee didn't see it. Alagoda, Nigendron. Lovely back roll. Still going. If it was anyone but Garner at the back there, Cumbre could have been in trouble. Houston does well to win it back, but he's given that one away. Tang so too. 13 minutes left in this one, and it's really heating up. Couple fouls on the board each. Remember, last time this game was decided by a 10-metre penalty. Could we see the same again tonight with the fouls racking up? Still a lot of time left on the clock. Danilo Neves makes his way back on the court. Alagoda to the bench. Houston under pressure. Lino almost reading the pass. Neves comes off legs. Rocky through his legs. Garner. Tang makes the run. But Neves, a bit of an awkward touch. Houston can't take any risks there. Just belts it upfield to Kirkby. He claims it well. Tang, ball down the line. Lino going at it with Syed. Garner chuggles around Syed. Syed with a second effort. Houston, 3-on-2 for the Hawks. Nice feet by Houston. Brings it back onto his left. Reverse ball. Rocky. Good interception by Garnham. Rocky coming in. Tang. Slowing it down. Clips it down the line. Lino's running on the end of it. Michael Lino almost got in behind again. He's been a limelight for the Cumbre side tonight. Michael Lino, bit of a super sub coming off the bench. Running rings around up top for Cumbre. Lino. Side ball for the men in red. Tang. Garnham. To Tyler Garner. Ball out wide. Garner with the layoff for Marto. Bit awkward for the veteran goalkeeper. Made the save. Ricocheted off his forward head and went out. Lino. Oh, he's still going Lino. Finds a bit of room to squeeze it to Garnham. Fonseca. Good block by Neves. Almost sent him flying. Fonseca. Lino. Back to Fonseca. Lino makes the run. Tang. Fonseca. Cumbre trying to find an opening. Playing 4-0, but the Hawks are sat back quite deep. Can't find any space in behind, and Garnham just rushing that one a bit there perhaps. Famato. Syed clips it to Rocky. Rocky, what's he fouled there? Oh, referees hesitated for a second. Almost like they waited to see if the ball broke for Cumbre, and it did. Thought better blow the whistle. Bit of a 50-50 one there. Could have gone either way. Seen him given, I've seen him being let go before. Oh, so yeah, just trying to force that ball to Rocky. Lino alert and on his toes and intercepting the pass. Ringel Neves. Cuts inside Neves. Forced back to Ringel. Rocky. Nice ball inside. Syed. Trying to make something happen. Tang. Still going Tang. What a run this is. Good interception by Ringel. 3-on-2, but the Cumbre side get back well. Oh, Ringel. Lovely tackle by Lino. He's done awfully well there. Tang. Back to Lino. Fonseca's got time now. So does Garnham. Hawks defence caught napping a little bit. Garnham, powerful effort off the right boot, but Famato not phased. That throw rolling through to Kirkby. He's put his hand up for man of the match thus far in the match, Nick Kirkby. Couple of big saves when his defence has been breached. Garner. Round the corner to Vanegas. Garnham. Garner. Fonseca. Garner again. Fonseca does well to skip beyond the defender. But a little bit of a nudge from Houston. Hawks win it back. Rendell! Oh, he's put that one wide. Devin Rendell will be spewing he didn't do better there. Almost looked like he could have just lobbed that one over Kirkby. Fonseca wants to foul. You know, he's been used to getting some soft calls in his SFL days, but not going to happen here. He's won a couple tonight, but you know the referees are looking to let more go. And Houston again, it was very borderline, but probably just enough to be let go. Oh, Famato, a bit awkward on his chest. Just has to punt it up the other end. Kirkby pops it over the top. And Neves, nice little turn. Goes for a run. Oh, the ball went out on the far side, but nevertheless, Kirkby with another save. Neves played it to Aligoda at the back post, and Kirkby was still well alert with a save, so wouldn't have mattered anyway. Kirkby's up for it tonight. Looks like he's had a couple of Red Bulls the way he's playing. Garner definitely had a couple of Red Bulls also. He's always lively. Been deemed the Energizer Bunny by some. Madeira gets it to Wesley Vanegas. Garner trying to make play. Gets it up wide to Vanegas. Quick run off the ball. Garner's in behind. And couldn't really do much with that one. Famato was off his line quickly. Yanis Hamadi on for the Northern Hawks. Famato. Nick Gendron. Got to be careful here. Gives it away. Famato comes out to pounce on it. Oh, lovely throw to find Houston. Switch your play to Aligoda. Cuts inside. Oh, Aligoda! But Cumbre clear their lines. It was magical feat from Nishan Aligoda. Just couldn't pull the trigger. And Northern Hawks have called a timeout. 7 minutes left in this one. We'll be back in just a moment.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
And looks like the Hawks are going to try a bit of fifth man. Common tactic put to use by Greg Farrell's side. And they've got Famato back now, so they can play it with their goalkeeper. Nevertheless, he hasn't pushed up so far. Or he hasn't pushed up yet, I should say. Houston to Nagendran, presumably for a shot. Nagendran returns it to Houston. Curling effort on the left foot, but no touch over Kirkby's crossbar. Oh, nice throw by Kirkby! And good little attempt at a dink from Wesley Vanegas, but Famato was alert again. Great distribution from Kirkby. Garner couldn't keep that one down. Looks like it's going to be a side ball for the Hawks. Alagoda. Hamadi inside to Nagendran. Ball over the top. Kirkby happy to let it run. Big final 6 minutes in store. Michael Lino's goal, the difference at the moment. Looks like it's going to be Betim Zeba, who will also have a go at the fifth man. He's got the goalkeeper's shirt on also, so when Famato gets tired, he'll be the man they call upon. Good goalkeeper as well, Betim Zeba. For an outfield player, he's definitely one of the best in the business. Hawks moving the ball calmly. Famato to Houston. Rindell has to be patient here. Still plenty of time for the Hawks. Famato. Houston. Famato again. Houston. Alagoda down the line. Rindell. Houston diverted toward goal, but it wouldn't sit right for Alagoda. Syed was crashing in at the back post. Still no luck for the Hawks as Cumbre call the timeout. We'll be back in just a moment.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
And Kirkby to get play restarted here. Cumbre call the timeout. Just try and compose themselves under the Hawks' fifth man. They look over the top for Vanegas. Rindell doing well. Houston. Syed. Long ball forward. Cut out by Tang. It's with Garner now. Inside to Vanegas, whose shot was blocked by Lukman Syed. Ball upfield to Garner. Alagoda back to Garner. Michael Lino clips it down the line. Looking for Wesley Vanegas, but not to be. Hawks going at it with the fifth man again. In search of that equalising goal. It looks to be coming, but in front of goal, the Hawks have been wasteful this evening. And to be fair to Nick Kirkby, a couple of the saves he's made tonight, he's had no right to make. Hawks have put some decent shots on target, but whenever they do, it's the man in blue in the way. Houston, Famato. Oh, a bit of an audacious ball by Dan Famato. That probably wasn't on. But luckily, it doesn't put Hawks in any danger of conceding into the empty net. Throw by Kirkby. Lino belts it on the turn, but shot didn't have the accuracy. Zeba coming on to play some fifth man. Cumbre looked to press. Hawks break the press well. Houston. Ringel. Still plenty of time for the Northern Hawks. We saw Cumbre come back late in the last match against these two sides. Zeba. Shot from distance. Lino to seal it. And that one is a foul. So both sides on 4 fouls each. And Devin Ringel will go into the book for his troubles. Vanegas. Garner. Back to Vanegas. Garner again, and that's a 5th foul for the Hawks. Houston has to be careful there. Wasn't really necessary. And the buzzer goes. Fonseca with some stern words for the referee. He reckons it should already be on 5 fouls. That should have been a 6. And just like in the last game, a 10-metre penalty decided the Northern Hawks' fate. Could that be the same again tonight? Little flick down the line. And just a bit of ill-discipline from the Northern Hawks. Didn't really need to do that. Playing 5th man. Now they can't afford to give away a foul. If they give the ball away, and they've got to stop a counter-attack. Houston. Ringel. Houston again. Syed. Under 2 minutes to go now. We're into stop clock territory. Oh, Houston didn't connect with the ball the best. Famato running back on his goal line. Houston gets it around the corner to Lukman Syed. Famato coming off. Zebra on. Really got to roll the dice here now, the Northern Hawks. This is make or break for them. Syed, left foot of strike, and again! Big save by Kirkby. Another brilliant save. He just refuses to be beaten tonight. Making a good case to be in the FFA state team. And again, Nick Kirkby celebrates loudly for that one. That really should be 1-1. Point blank chance for Rocky. Everybody thought it was going to be a goal except for that man, Nick Kirkby. Well, Garner's made a bit of a meal of that one. Maybe he could have done better there, but he's still pressing Houston high. Ringel under pressure. Works it to Syed. Houston. Hawks do well. They've got numbers forward now, the Hawks. Ringel. Can they work Zebra at the back post? And Zebra can't convert. Oh, Betcham Zebra's put it wide, and could that be costly? It was on target by Vanegas, but didn't have the pace. Hawks have done well from the 5th man. They're just pretty bad in front of goal, if we're being honest. No real conviction inside that area. Will they find a bit of luck inside the final minute? Devin Ringel shares Houston. Garner wants to win the ball back and seal things for Cumbre. Syed. Fonseca wants a foul. Goes down. Side ball taken quickly. Kirkby, can he win it? Opts not to shoot and just puts it into touch. In fact, no. Ringel keeps it in. One last roll of the dice for the Northern Hawks. Houston inside. Ringel gives it away. Fonseca. That looked on target, but Syed with the header into the ceiling. And I think Cumbre have done enough to hold on. They'd have to make a monumental error to not take all 3 points from tonight's encounter. Fonseca. Garner. Experience of Tyler Garner to just slow the game down. Goes down the line. Holds it in the corner. And looks like Cumbre got the victory. Unless Famato can pull an absolute rabbit out of a hat here. Doesn't look to be. It's a big victory for Cumbre. Marcolino's goal at the end of the first half was enough for all 3 points. And what an entertaining match of futsal that was. Rockingham Cambio Cumbre 1, Northern Hawks 0.